What is going on, you guys? It is your boy Omzy here. We are back with more Windbreaker, and we are coming off, in my opinion, the second best episode in the series. That's just my prediction because the last episode was so telling. It was such a great back and forth conversation between Zuzuri and Tsubikino. These two characters really felt each other out and really understood where both were coming from. They really did, especially Zuzuri with everything that he was going through and the reason why he has gotten to this point, and you know, with the guys all in the back and everything and just everything that he's done, it's all been really for survival. This, like, he almost had probably no choice in order to do all of these kind of messed up things and these messed up jobs that he's been taking. This is only to assure that they can probably hopefully still survive in the format and the world that they were living in and the environment that they were dealing with. Like, that I could get. And yeah, Tsubikino understood that clearly because realistically, that is what, you know, Shizuka was going through. That is exactly what she was going through, but she obviously didn't tell him any of that. It was just the whole reason and the whole thing about Tsubikino and how insane of a character he is on how he's able to break down people and being able to make them understand and make them realize certain things that, you know, they have to just do. And, you know, knowing right from wrong and realizing that this isn't the right way to kind of go about things, and kind of having that, you know, expressive personality where he's able to be so gravitating towards anybody that if they're looking for help, he will be the one to give it to them. Like, that's one of the things that I love about the Tsubikino character. And if you guys want to know more about that, because I'm not going much into it in this episode because I want to jump straight into it, go check out the previous episode and know my full thoughts about Tsubikino, Zuzuri, and the whole entire episode, because it was absolutely amazing. But with all that being said, we are getting straight into the next episode. We got a very, very exciting post-credit scene that happened at the end of the episode where I still don't remember this dude's name. More than likely, they're probably going to introduce him in here because I don't think they've said his name. But this dude showed up. The dude that was stalking Bofurin over in the Keel fight, he happened to show up, you know, Batman-like on the rooftop and everything, just at the perfect moment. And I want to know what's going to happen. Hopefully we start off in this episode like that, but let's just see what's going to happen. But if you guys are new to the channel and you guys like my reaction, like, subscribe, comment down below, and if you guys want to be notified on release those videos, make sure to smash that notification bell. But with that being said, let's get right into the episode. Every time with food in this show, man, oh my god, it makes me hungry. Looks good though, nothing like a post-match meal. Hell yeah. I wonder who's cooking it. I wonder who's buying the grill. Probably one of the Rokuviza guys. Definitely. Don't you touch shit! Wow. Not even only hot, but wow, nobody even got to get anything yet. Come on. But I like that everybody, you know, is just chilling after this. I wonder where the rest of the guys are, you know? Who else is there? Yeah, there we go. Damn, you know what? Every time, I just want to know beforehand, if there's food in this episode, I want to be eating while they are too. Haruka, irritated as usual. Nire looking a little hazy. And Suo being Suo. What's going on? Yeah. I assume we're gonna go into it now. Oh boy. And he's gonna start aggressively eating. Okay. That bastard. I assume we're maybe gonna see something. Yep, you knew it. Oh, we're about to see really what else happened. Imagine he just shows up and just walks off, says what he had to say last week. It's the fact that he showed up in general. Talk to him now. He's on the roof. Oh my god. We do know he has a connection. He has a connection to Bofurin in some way. Former enemy? Tsubikino knows exactly who he is. I go wherever I want to go. Life is only a way to kill time until you die. That is an insane statement. Uh-huh. That face tells everything. Whoa! Jumping off the top of the building? Superhero landing. I like the score. What? There's this bad I jumped down. Yeah! What the fuck is this dude on? Whoa. That aura. Aura? You guys stay out of this. Tsubakino, still not even only reeling from the fight, but is very serious. Both of them. This is our first reunion in a while. The infinity sign on the neck. I love the dude's look. It's mainly the tattoos, but I love the look. Uh-oh. We gonna go? Rats are acting like they're big boys now. This dude. True. What's gonna happen here? Let's go somewhere else. So that's what this is about. Come on. Add up the dots. Your proper introduction to your underclassmen. Former student? Former friend? Is in my graduating class and a former foreign student. Yamato Endo. Oh, shit. And, of course, Nirei probably already knows who the hell he is. Probably everybody in Bofrin knows, honestly. Yeah, some of them. Maybe all of them. What happened? He's what you call a legend. Only there for a year. What happened? Kicked out? How is this guy a legend? I assume he got kicked out. Come on, or unless he left. Oh? Yeah, so you won't do it yourself, right? You're a worthless asshole! Oh, Lord. Worthless asshole, huh? Oh, now he tries to downplay Haruka. He was watching a lot of them back at the Keel fight, I bet. Now they realize, okay, this dude was there. That's so crazy still once again that he was there for all of that. Literally, just in the background. Guys like you don't belong in Bofrin. You should hurry up and quit. Look at this dude trying to talk down to Haruka, saying you don't belong here. And Nirei about to go off. Nirei's about to pop a freaking blood vessel, I'd say. About to pop something. He's passionate. Your voice is all squeaky as shit. Oh, shit! Whoa, we're getting it bopping? No way! Hold up. I thought it was just gonna be exposition and talking and dialogue and shit. Never mind. We gotta get it. Oh. We get to see a little bit of Yamato in action, a little bit of Endo. Suo coming down with an axe kick. Nothing. Taking on like 2, 3 guys. Woo, look it. Oh my lord. Jeez. Haruka gonna jump in? Fuck yeah, he is. Oh no. Uh-oh. Blocked it. Oh, I want them to go. I'm so excited. I'm not mocking him or anything. It's the reverse, actually. Wasting his talents. I had a feeling he was maybe going to be thinking about that. True skills should be way higher than that. By themselves. I thought he was going to say, you know, come join us with whoever he's with. But I know exactly what he's kind of mentioning to him now. Huh? No matter what anybody says. Exactly. I make my own choice. It's my life. Oh. A little bit of backstory we'll eventually see. You probably did. Not gonna lie, you probably did. But I guess I'll play around a bit before I go. Ooh, no way we're about to get this shit. I'm so ready. Suzity! What? Suzity, no! No! Is he gonna fight him? I'd like that. I'm really wondering what kind of moment this is gonna be. Whoa. Stand down. I don't know. And I know we just met this dude. I don't know if he's that type of dude. Laugh in his face. You knew that was probably gonna happen. I get with the respect and shit and the honor, but come on. Why does it look so pathetic? Oh my god. Oh, now they're all going again! Uh-oh. I'll call it even. Huh? The old man who hired me does some shady stuff too. Yeah, what else is he planning? I mean, obviously we know he's planning something, but what else? It's because I'm in a good mood. I love the way this dude's putting himself off. I kind of like it. Yeah, unpredictable. That's the kind of people that I like, that are unpredictable. I like a person and a villain and an antagonist that is really playing with everything, and Haruka's running. What? I said later, yeah. I don't think he's gonna wait. Whoa, little boy. He stopped him in his tracks. You're a first year after all. This dude had one hell of an introduction. Now we're back to eating now. After all of that, because that was way more than I was anticipating. What a debut by Endo. Don't take it out on the food! My dude, I know some people probably gonna know CPR, and they're probably gonna use it the way you're scarfing down this food. But an interesting approach by Suzity. I get where he was coming from and everything, and it's very respectful, but still. I mean, nobody got hurt. That's it. Nobody got hurt. Of course, I mean, of course he wouldn't know. I mean, this dude probably keeps secrets and shit. Exactly. Why do you gotta apologize? Mm-hmm. What of it? He still came here. I'm pissed at him as a person. Yeah, the way he came off. That is true. Because that pisses me off even more. Oh my god. Little boy. Like I said, he's still going off the fact that the way Endo was talking down to him, too. That is true. I'm about to say, man, can we stop talking about this and let's eat? He probably hasn't had an actual meal like this in forever. You gonna start crying? Hmm? Delicious. You like it, huh? That's great, though, still. Hopefully. Hopefully that Suzity doesn't become a one-off character.
ねえ、スズリ。
Hmm.
あんたがやりたかったことって何だったの？さっき言ってた感じだと、やりたいこと、好きなことあったんじゃないの？それって何？
Hmm? Hmm? G.
ゲーム。
Games.
ゲーム？
Games.
オセロと
Which,
かト
duh.
ランプのゲーム？
Going off all the references that he was making in all these fights, yeah.
ああ、なるほど。あ、古いのであれば、うちの押し入れにあるかも。
Once again, I like how Subakino's just, you know, just being himself and shit. I like it. Huh? You have one? Oh, great. He just happens to pull a switch out of wherever. Like, come on. Oh my god, this is such a ripoff of Mario Kart. Oh man, but then again, you know, copyright. And everybody else, you know, having fun. Haruka just being by himself. You know, we got the tryhard that always, you know, the person that owns the Switch is, of course, the best at Mario Kart. Is he now going to start crying, or do you actually have fun? No, you had fun. This is all great. Hmm? Hmm. Oh? I need to hit the restroom. Hmm. Time to sub people in. You're next. Oh no, he's probably gonna break the controller, to be honest. I've never done, he's never played the Switch. Oh, of course Nirei is gonna teach him. This is all hilarious, man. Oh, and he got last place. And he hit a barrel. And he's in a roadblock. Don't break it! I love the animation. He's lost 10 straight races. This is ridiculous, man. Oh my god. Guys like that are better off by themselves, you know. Nirei's still thinking about it, though. Hmm. But I know he's probably happy to see that. Oh, Subakino fine? Was Subakino flustered? No? Or just very happy? That's not what I mean. I'm talking about Endo. Ooh, true. Hmm. Yeah. No. No, it's all mind games. It's mind games. It's for him to try to drive a wedge with Bofarin. I could see this coming from a mile away. Uh-huh. Now, it'll be different unless if he does have a squad, but still, you know exactly what he's trying to do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, really, what kind of vendetta does he have against Bofarin, and really, what happened back then? We're heading back! Oh my god, he's so pissed. I have a favor. Oh, we're heading back to the school. Hey, you again. Hmm? This one was my fault. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of them here. Hey, what's up? Hopefully Amemi is gonna, you know, give us some more exposition. The lack of awareness that you're the rep. And I like that he's not perfect. He's not. He's just a good dude. Did he oversleep? Let's get started. Please don't cut the episode. Please don't cut the episode. Damn it! Knew it! Knew they were going to cut to the end of the episode, but, you know what? Solid episode, because, I mean, the second half was just great. It was funny. It was nice, especially coming off everything that we've seen in the last couple episodes. You need an episode like that, but we are not, definitely not, about to gloss over everything in the very first half of this episode, because everything that they did with Endo was really good. And I like characters like this. I like characters because if I were to say this, and you guys would maybe, like, some of the OGs on the channel maybe know about this character that I really, really love, and, like, I think he's probably one of my favorite on-screen characters of all time. Heath Ledger's Joker. And I know I mentioned him kind of maybe off and on, but I love using the comparison to a lot of other antagonists where Heath Ledger's Joker, when he does anything, it is so attention grabbing. The littlest things that he maybe either says or does or whatever, he is able to get eyes drawn to it, and he knows how to push people's buttons. He knows how to quote unquote play with his food, really. I love when you have an antagonist that feels like he is in control, and I like that he is really doing that with every single member of Beaufort so far, where not even only the ones that he's had history with, but the ones that he knows and anybody else should know. And obviously, I mean, Tsubakino knows that now, where Tsubakino is going to keep an eye on Haruka, where he's probably going to use Haruka as, you know, somebody to drive a wedge in between Beaufort and everything. I really do think that is a smart strategy for somebody with whatever kind of vendetta he has against Beaufort. Use kind of one of the top, like I would say prospects, but use one of the top fighters and skilled people inside of Beaufort and drive a wedge. Really kind of separate the ties a little bit. And I wonder if there is more with that. Does he have another group, or like, is he part of a group? Is he by himself? What is the vendetta that ENDO has against Beaufort? That is one of the biggest questions going on, and I loved every single moment in this introduction with ENDO. It was such a really mysterious and ominous, but also like kind of having that dark humor as well. Like having that dark humor. He's very cocky. He knows that he's cocky, and he just loves doing what he does. Like he loves just belittling people. And I mean, what I say, I like characters like that. Not really, but you know, it's just the way that characters come off, the way that they present themselves. That's one of the reasons why I brought up Heath Ledger's Joker, is that he presented himself so great, because he introduced himself as a person that, you know, to underestimate. Like, oh, who the hell is this guy? This freaking dude with clown makeup and shit. He's a nobody. Let's just push him to the side. And all of their stuff that in the movie that they were just doing, they knew that they couldn't really be safe, so they went to a dude that quote unquote they didn't understand, which was him. Eventually that did not work out for them, but I'm not gonna go too much into that. But it's still a really kind of solid comparison where I love antagonists that, number one, come into here, know exactly what their motive is, and just know how to push people's buttons and shit, and know how to really make a really good impression, especially with the audience and stuff. Just really know how to show up onto a scene and just, you know, own it. I would say, like, especially 1v4, but really almost going up against 4 other people. That's some antagonist shit right there. Like, that's, I don't want to compare it to literally any other antagonist in anime, but that's some real antagonist shit. And I really am excited that finally ENDO is his name. We're going to see a lot more with this character. I'm very excited, but that is really all that I could say about this episode. Zuzuri, I could get at least with what he was doing, and still how he comes off, very respectful, and knowing that he is for taking responsibility. I completely understand what he was doing, but I know, and hopefully maybe he knew, and probably maybe he didn't care. You knew that at least with ENDO, and if you've interacted with this person before, you know how he is. You know he's gonna look at you and be like, oh, look at this pathetic dude on the ground, freaking, you know, groveling and shit. Like, it reminds me so much of, what was his name? Gyutaro from Demon Slayer, where he would legit look at Tanjiro in that episode and be like, oh, your sister protects you more than you protect her. Oh, you can't barely do anything. Like he was just going at him. He was so belittling and everything, and that makes one, like, at least to me, that makes Gyutaro one of the best hierarching demons in the entire series. I like, he's up there with, you know, Akaza, and, you know, like, he's up there. He really is. He's a very underrated demon in the show. Very underrated antagonist. This episode was once again solid. Cannot wait to see where else we're honestly going to go, because we only have a couple episodes left until the season finale. I wonder if we're going to kind of get one of those season finales again, where it's once again setting up for whatever is going to come in the next season. Maybe obviously with more with ENDO, if he has a group, anything else with that, but I can maybe anticipate the next couple episodes, kind of being, not filler, but, just like kind of calming episodes. We just got off an arc, in my opinion, the best arc in the series, so we're going to have those kind of calming episodes to, just chill and, maybe get some, obviously, more character development and everything, more character progression, and to further the plot. So let's see what's going to happen next week. Thank you guys for watching my reaction. If you guys are excited for the rest of Windbreaker, and you guys like the channel, like, subscribe, comment down below, and as always, my name is Omzy, and I am out.